This is a presentation on veterans benefits for the iReach program.
First, a quick acknowledgement that this project was supported by the Health Resources and Services Administration of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and a disclaimer that the contents of this presentation and myself do not necessarily represent the official views of, nor an endorsement by, HRSA, HHS, the Department of Veterans Affairs, or the U.S. government. In this presentation about veterans benefits, there are two main learning objectives. So hopefully by the time you've watched this presentation, at the end you should understand a general overview of VA benefits that are available. And then second, have a basic understanding how to get access to VA benefits and the steps that you might need to take to do so. For an overview of VA benefits, first it's important to highlight who is eligible for these benefits. So that includes three different categories, three different types of people. First, a uniformed service member. Second, a veteran, someone who previously served in the military but is no longer serving. And then a spouse, child, or parent of a deceased or disabled service member or veteran. So if you fall into any of those categories, you may be eligible for VA benefits. In terms of what benefits are actually available, there's a wide range, lots of different options and different categories. So I'm just going to briefly kind of go over different types of benefits, starting with disability compensation. So if you have some kind of disability, whether that's psychological or physical, that's related to your service, that's called service-connected disability, and that can result in tax-free compensation for that disability. Pension, there's tax-free benefit that's paid to veterans that are 65 years or older with limited or no income, so you could be eligible for pension. Life insurance, there's low-cost life insurance option, there's service connection-related life insurance options, depending on what kind of service-connected disability you might have, and there's also mortgage protection. Home loans, there are VA home loans that offer really good terms that such as like no down payment or no insurance premiums that might be much better than what you would be able to get on the market or with a private bank. Healthcare, obviously, VA is known for healthcare clinics and medical centers. So within the VA healthcare system, you would have access to all of those hospitals, but also outpatient clinics, and then access to mental health services, dental, pharmacy, and prosthetics, in addition to basic traditional medical care. Additional VA benefits include education and training benefits, such as financial assistance for tuition and other related costs for obtaining a degree, a second degree, whether that's traditional college or university education, or even skills training and technical training. Vocational rehabilitation and employment, so there is aid for helping with preparing for getting a job, actually seeking out the job, applying for jobs, getting that job, and then maintaining employment. For burial benefits, there are benefits that are available related to the actual service, the burial and memorial service. There may also be options for burial allowance to help offset the cost of burials. And then there is also the VA National Cemetery as a site for burial. And then lastly, dependents and survivors, there are benefits that they may have access to, whether that's monthly benefits or payments for surviving spouses or children of service members who died during service. So even if a veteran or a service member has passed during service, their dependents may be eligible for some of these benefits. Okay, and then lastly, how to get access to VA benefits. There's a process involved with determining whether or not you are eligible for benefits, and the eligibility may change depending on the type of benefit as well. So just briefly, here's a quick outline of how you can learn more about your own eligibility and the potential benefits that you may have access to. So one option is to go to ebenefits.va.gov, and seek additional information there on your own. You could visit the nearest VA regional office, and they can provide information for you. You can speak to someone there in person. You could also call a phone number to inquire more information about your eligibility at 1-800-827-1000. And then lastly, you could go to www.va.gov/benefits, and there you can learn more information about some of the benefits that I briefly described here.
Thank you very much for listening to this presentation. Please feel free to check out all the other presentations and modules of the iReach program along with the fact sheets. There is one fact sheet linked with each presentation, which also includes additional resources and suggestions. Thank you again.